Hey everyone, it's Terry here, and in this video I want to talk about what I'd buy first if I had to start my ISA journey all over again and doing it as from today. So this is really a video about lessons I've learned from building my ISA, and this is only a matter of a few months, but I can already see the path and ways that would have perhaps helped me a little bit more and could help anybody else out there. First of all, let's just do a bit of housekeeping and just say these videos are purely about my personal journey and my ISA building, and not financial advice in any way, as I'm not a financial advisor. So anybody looking to do any investing, obviously I would strongly recommend to get advice from a trusted financial advisor. So, knowing what I know now, if I had to start again today, what would I do? And what would I do differently? Yeah, I'd probably start with a simple plan because I've learned that simplicity works, diversification matters, consistency matters, and investing doesn't need to be complicated. So, all seem fairly obvious, but until you start, you don't really realise, and then as time goes by, these things stand out more and more and more. So my first choice in my ISA, if I was starting again today, would be VWRP, the Vanguard FTSE All World ETF. Now, why I like this is because it gives you a good coverage across the world, so global diversification, a little bit of stocks and shares across the world, so your chances of rising suddenly are probably not that great, but then again, your chances of dipping suddenly are not that great. You should see nice, steady growth. Remember, we don't want to get rich quick. We want to get rich, steady, nice, and slow. So global diversification covering thousands of companies. It's one simple investment. So basically you could buy it and forget it in effect, and just long-term approach. But everything to do with the ISA really has to be looked at with a long-term approach. But this would be my first choice. As I say, the Vanguard FTSE All World ETF, and the thing on the platform you look for is VWRP. So if I could only buy one ETF, it'd probably be this one because this one gives me the best overall coverage. Okay, my second choice, again an ETF, would be the VUSA, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Now, why I've chose this and why I would choose this is because I like it because it gives exposure to the major US companies. So you're talking companies like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and many more. It's got strong long-term history. It's again simple investing choice. Again, you could buy and forget in effect because it's ETFs are basically managed funds that do all the work for you. So it's globally recognised businesses. So again, all top choices. So you're getting really the world of investing done for you by buying a single ETF. And if I had to buy, as I say, this would be my second one. If I only bought one, would be the first. Basically, I'd buy these two at least. And then my third would be my favourite, just because I like saying it, the E3Qs. But this would be my third choice, and I'd have all three, to be honest, because that gives you a really great across the board covering. And in this one, every reinvested dividend, like all of them, buys more assets. So this is the Invesco Nasdaq 100 ETF. Again, I like it because it's got technology exposure, innovation, growth, and potential. So this is aiming at that tech sector, which is likely to explode. You probably won't see the E3Qs explode, but you might see it grow fairly quickly. And I'm noticing, because I have got these three ETFs, that the E3Qs is growing pretty quick, even after I started investing the end of February 2026. It's May 31st, last day of May 2026 as I record this, and I'm already noticing just after a few months, just 3 months, the E3Qs is starting to build very nicely, and the other two are following pretty much step by step, pace for pace. So I might have an order of which of the three to buy first, but if, to be honest, if it was my choice, I'd buy 1, 2, 3, but buy all three. And as I say, this has got all those brilliant tech companies within. So overall, the three just overlap a little bit, but for me, I think they give great coverage. So I'd build the ETFs first. My main focus would be building the foundation. This is what I call my concrete foundation. This is my ISA stocks and shares concrete foundation, or 3 ETFs. And these are what you could buy in effect and buy nothing else, and you'd be on a great footing for future growth, dividends being reinvested, and it'd just be all you need. You wouldn't need to buy anything else if you didn't want to. So before buying lots of other shares, I'd focus on these three: the VWRP, the VUSA, and the E3Qs. And for me, I'd use those three as this concrete foundation to think, now I've got that. It's like a building. You've got to build on some foundation if you want it to stand and last for some amount of time. So I'd put those three, keep building those, and get a good solid foundation with those, and then you could look potentially at other things, but keep building those three. And even with other shares, keep building those just that little bit stronger and more, because these are going to give real good growth over the long term. So individual shares would come later, but I'll still enjoy them, because for me, the three ETFs are great, give fantastic growth. You can rely on them, but I like to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of excitement to life. And as I say, with me, with my ISA investing, it's not about putting money to one side, forgetting, and then in 10 years, 20 years time, thinking, oh, I wonder how brilliantly they're doing, how rich I am. I want to look every day and get fun and excitement and enjoy the whole total experience of the journey. So for me, yes, the three ETFs are brilliant, and they would be my first choice, but I certainly would be looking to buy some individual stocks and shares to keep those company. And what I'll look at is basically what I've added and what I'm adding to my ISA as I speak now, which are, these are just some, not all of them, but Aviva, BAT, GSK, Tesco, Shell, Legal and General, some great, I call blue chip companies that all give me something to watch with excitement each and every day. Good dividends, good yields, good solid companies. You know, I've known them all my life. They're not going to disappear overnight. They're going to be there in years and years to come, and give good growth and good solid dividends. And even if the prices go down, the dividends keep rolling in. So you're onto a sound footing. I can only say, for me, all winners. I would start earlier if I could. This is a must and a definite, and I should have done without a doubt. This is something I would change, and it's something you can't change because you can't regain time. It's the one element we have and then we lose. So we have to make the best of what we got, and better to start late than never to start at all. So I definitely would start sooner. The sooner you can, the better. Even if it's just a little bit, £10 a month, whatever, but start sooner. Get that magical compounding effect in working in your favour. Get that little snowball, you know, pushing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the more time you go, wow, you got the biggest factor in your favour there. Time. That is probably better than more money later. Well, it is. It's better than more money later. But if you start later, you've got no choice. You have to go with the option you've got, which is more money invested as much as you can. I'd I'd start sooner. Yeah, not because I'm chasing wealth. Look, I've got nothing against being rich. I could happily be rich. I've got no problem at all. In fact, as I say, we're doing this to get rich nice and slow. But I'm not chasing, I don't want any fancy yachts or Lamborghinis or anything, or big mansions. It's actually, I do this, yes, for the money, but as much for the excitement each and every day. And it's like a hobby factor, if you like, where I get excitement. And that alone, I mean, yeah, the money will come. There's no doubt about it. I have no doubt whatsoever. But that for me is what I'm chasing, the excitement each and every day. And that's what it says. Time matters, compounding matters, experience matters. So the sooner you start, you've got all those, same as we have at later date, but you've got all those working for a lot longer, and that gives you even better chance of this magical compounding effect. So the earlier you start, the more time working for you. What matters most, the exact investment is less important than starting. Too true. So way better to start, and to start as early as you can, than to leave it years and years later and put a lot more money in. So I've learned that, and consistency beats perfection, action beats procrastination, investing beats waiting, and progress beats worrying. So if we keep it nice and simple, set up a direct debit so there's a regular amount goes in every month without having to think. Don't matter, £10 a month, 20, 30, 40, whatever you can afford without stealing food off the table. Reinvest your dividends, and then it's just a matter of time. Pick good stocks and shares, obviously, and it's just a matter of time. And it'll all be that little snowball building, or the rocket. It's all the same. Slow, then off we go. So the final thoughts, if you had to start again today, my plan, as I've just said, start with the VWRP, then add the VUSA, and knowing me, it wouldn't be long in between. Add the E3Qs, invest consistently, reinvest dividends, stay patient, and all of that, small steps, can and will build something remarkable over time. And I've pretty much gone with that, other than what I couldn't do, and that's starting earlier. But I'm trying to make up. And as I say, it's important what money we get out of it, but I'm enjoying every day. So for me, it's a great, fun hobby, something I enjoy every day. So, every day I wake up and I think, oh, what's the ISA look like today? What dividends have come in? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's progressed. And each day is like that. So it's excitement. So it's thoroughly, and this is entertainment as well as a financial reward, and it's building a financial future. So if you've enjoyed the videos and you get a little bit of excitement coming through, I try to put as much excitement through as I can, because investing can be so boring. Put this money away to one side, and in 20 years you'll be able to afford, a holiday in wherever you want to go. Oh God, it's way too boring. Let's get some excitement each and every day. Have fun with what we're doing. And the money will come. We'll get that one day, no problem. But let's enjoy each and every day leading up to that stage. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos. If you have, please subscribe, like and follow. I really appreciate it. And let's get these videos out to everybody out there. Yes, it will help me build the channel. I won't say anything other than the truth. But if people watch these, get a bit of excitement, they get some excitement out of life, and perhaps after seeking financial advice they decide to do it and have their own exciting journey, then I think we've achieved something well worthwhile. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in next videos really soon.